Well, it's a great opportunity for me to learn more about President Zelensky's new government, given the remarkable political success that he's had both in his own election and the parliamentary elections, to learn about his priorities both domestically and internationally, to get his views on the strategic environment here in Ukraine, to talk about some of President Trump's priorities. Success of Ukraine, maintaining its freedom, its system of representative government, a free market economy free of corruption, and dealing with the problems of the Donbass and the Crimea are high priorities here, obviously, but high priorities for the United States as well. One condition is the Russians have to want to come in, and there's no indication. They've never asked us about it. They may be afraid that if they ask to rejoin, they would be rejected, and they don't want to apply to a club that they can't get into. So these are all factors, and I'm sure this discussion will continue. I do think there's a significant American interest in the issues between Ukraine and Russia, and I think that's why we should consider, if President Zelensky wants us to be involved, whether we should do it. From the U.S. perspective, the handling of the Donbass and Crimea issues and the larger question of Russia's role in Europe and whether the use of military force on the continent of Europe post-1945 should be accepted. That's something the United States has a direct interest in. This is not simply a European issue, this is a global issue. So if you look at the actual steps that we've taken, I think the record is very clear. We've put more sanctions on Russia than the European Union by a substantial margin. Well, we're very concerned about that. The Black Sea has a number of NATO allies that also are part of it. We expect to see access across the Black Sea maintained for all the littoral states and other traders who use the Black Sea. The same is true of the Baltic. The same is true in the Arctic. And these are issues that we've had some difficult discussions with the Russians on, as in many other areas where they're trying to intrude beyond where they have a legitimate interest to be.